Hi everyone, we're here today in Myeongdong at Jangin Dakgalbi. Now, I love chicken and I can't imagine a better place to visit than at this restaurant where they sell spicy chicken with cheese cooked in a metal skillet. The menu begins at just 12,000 won per person. It sounds pretty cheap, so let's have a look. Myeongdong is a touristic area which has seen a bit of a resurgence since COVID. It's lunchtime and this place is really busy. I haven't booked, but I've managed to grab a table. The menu is pretty simple. You pick the number of people who are eating at the top, and there are additional items below such as ramen, udon, sweet potato or sausage. I'm just picking the main meal for now, but I may choose more later. There's a little section for your salad side dishes which you pick yourself. I already feel that this is a bargain as some of these ingredients look really good and they're quite expensive in the UK. There's radish, salad, perilla leaves and lettuce. Wow, I can't wait to have all of these. I've also noticed that they have the obligatory apron for messy eaters such as myself. I'm not the best with chopsticks, so I need to protect myself from splashes. Oh, no one else is wearing one of these, which makes me feel extra special for today. This is a salad, of course, but just look at all that dressing. I have a few minutes before the food comes, so I should start with my review and give you my thoughts from the get-go. The salad actually tastes really... Oh, hang on, the main food's arrived. That was quick. Anyway, who needs salad? I have meat and cheese and by the looks of things, a fair amount to get through. Wow, the skillet is super hot and I can see the cheese in the middle is beginning to melt. On either side of the cheese is chicken with cabbage in a rich spicy looking sauce covered in sesame seeds. I have controls on the table for the gas, so I'm going to have to keep my eye on this so the food stays at the right temperature. You can eat from the pan directly or put food on your plate. I prefer to eat it directly. I'm just going to try the cabbage and cheese together. It's spicy as you'd expect and quite hot because of the skillet. The sauce is a little sweet and spicy. It's not going to blow your head off with spice, so you don't need to worry. The cheese is a little stretchy since it's melted and provides an interesting chewy texture to the meal. I'm going to try the chicken now. I can see from the pieces inside that they use brown meat. This is probably chicken thigh. It's so tender and delicious. Yum. So you remember that salad earlier? Well, let's try making a little parcel. Wow, it kind of bursts in your mouth. The pickled radish is sweet and a little tangy. You get a little taste of the savoury chicken and cheese along with the herbal taste of the perilla leaf. I think this is delicious, although a little bit messy. Thank God my apron held up fine. I'm most of the way through and I fancy a bit of an addition. I've ordered rice with flying fish eggs and kimchi for 3,000 won. One of the kind ladies working here comes and mixes it for you at the table. She's going to mix it all together with whatever's left in the pan. It looks quite tasty, almost like a risotto pancake, if that's the thing. As the rice stays in contact with a hot skillet, the underside gets caramelised. Let's try. Okay, I can tell already that this is going to be hot. Oh dear lord, this is hot, but it doesn't take much to push through the pain as the food is delicious. The rice has a great texture. It's a little crispy on the underside and the cheese running through makes it a little bit chewy and creamy almost. The rice has absorbed the sauce really well. It's a masterpiece. Also, the longer you leave it, the better it gets. 24,000 won for two makes this a must-try meal if you love Korean spicy chicken. I managed to finish this off with little trouble, and I'd happily come back for more in future. It's value for money. I'm not done today until I've had a nice drink. It's cold and miserable and I need something to warm me up. So here I am at Ediya Coffee. Ooh, what's this? And by this I mean this yellow thing here. PomPomPurin Golden Choux Cream Latte. Choux Cream Latte? That's basically custard, right? I'm having that. Oh my god, it looks amazing. This drink is basically the dream of my childhood. If it tastes as good as it looks, I'll be happy. It's too cold for ice cream, so I'll have a look at the other desserts and cakes. Okay, I think I made my choice. These macarons look great and I'm going for the chocolate Earl Grey flavour. What's becoming more and more common everywhere you go are these machines. They make it so nice and easy to order. No messing about. I can't wait for my drink. It looks like a work of art. I can only imagine how sweet and creamy it's going to be. It won't take long to make. In fact, it's ready to pick up. Hello, is that the police? My dream's been stolen from me. This is going to be false advertising, right? I'm not happy. Ooh, look at this free thing they're giving me. It's a card. For 2,801, I'm fairly hopeful that this macaron will be good. Anyway, let's try the choux cream latte. I know already from appearances that this is going to be rubbish. Hang on. This tastes just like custard. Not sickly sweet thick custard, it's actually quite light with a nice hint of vanilla and sweetness. Wow, this is probably the best drink I've had on my trip so far. It's amazing. It may not look like the pictures, but it tastes like the pictures, if that makes sense. This particular drink comes with a promotion. You can buy a variety of high quality tat for next to nothing if you buy a drink. This mug is 5,901, bargain. Hot pack for 1,001, bargain. Figure magnet for 3,001? I find it expensive, but actually bargain. Altogether my treasures cost me 9,901, which is around £6. Let's have a look. Yay, it's pink haired girl. Can I sell this on eBay? Probably not. Actually, I think I like this. It's going to be my new workplace mug. Wait till the office sees it. This packaging alone is pretty cool. I hope it keeps me warm when I need it. I finished my drink in next to no time. I'm really not kidding when I say that this tastes really good and well balanced. It reminds me of my childhood eating pudding at school. I actually drank this several more times in Korea on my trip, and I'm somewhat gutted that it's a one-off special. Never mind. I have the macaron at least to finish off with. Let's try. The macaron has a crispy outer layer which is soft and chewy as you bite through. The cream inside tastes of Earl Grey for sure. I love this and I think it's pretty good for the price. I'd happily buy this again. So, there you are. A small taste of Myeongdong. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye!